Hey everyone, this is Brianna from Seasoningbottle.com. So of course part of my New Year's resolution was to try and get more content up. So in that effort, I am posting this really easy recipe for a white wine cream sauce. And I shot everything straight on my iPhone, just me and the camera and the food. So it's really simple. Hopefully you guys enjoy and everything is following next. Alright, so let's get started with the ingredients. I have 1 tablespoon of olive oil right here, 3 garlic cloves that I will mince. We also have 1 medium shallot that I'm going to mince. We have half a cup of a dry white wine. This one I decided to choose was Chardonnay. 1 cup of heavy whipping cream right here. I also have 1 teaspoon of salt. This is pink Himalayan salt, so I'm going to go with that. We also have 1 tablespoon of Parmesan cheese, 1/4 teaspoon of freshly cracked black peppers over here, 1 tablespoon of butter. We have half a lemon for the freshly squeezed, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and also some fresh basil to finish and garnish at the end. Let's get started, y'all. Okay, so as you can see, I quickly minced the shallot and the garlic cloves so you can kind of get an idea of how much it will yield. And about to head it over to a skillet that I have warming and I'm going to put in our olive oil. Alright, so I'm going to put my heat on about medium low. Well, this has been sitting here hot. But we don't want to burn the garlic or shallots because it's going to be a light sauce. So we kind of just want to simmer it. So I'm about to add it right now. So I'm going to stir this for about a minute. Alright, so it's been about a minute. I'm going to pour in my white wine. And this is where I'm going to turn the heat up so it can start slightly boiling but also able to cook out the alcohol. Alright, so we got a very nice simmer going on. The heat is, you can't see it. The heat is about medium high. So I wanted to get it really hot to kind of cook out the alcohol, slightly reduce a little bit. And now it's time to add our heavy cream in. So it's going to bubble up, but just be aware of that. But that's just how heavy cream is. So. I'm going to keep the temperature at this medium-high heat for about 1 more minute just to allow the cream to come up to temperature because it was a little chilled. And then I'm going to put it back down to like a medium-low heat once it starts to bubble. Alright, so now that you guys see the cream is up to temperature, very, very hot, I'm turning it down to a medium-low simmer. And we're just going to keep watching it until it thickens to the consistency that we like or that I like. So turning this down, but continue to watch it, continue to stir. At this point, I wouldn't walk away from the pot because the cream can either burn or bubble over or just be a hot mess. And we don't want that. We want to keep it like this nice kind of like off-white color. So keep stirring and keep letting it bubble until it's slightly thickened. Alright, y'all, so this is our sauce. Look how thick it's gotten after about 8 minutes of simmering on low, medium low. So now I'm going to add my freshly squeezed lemon juice. This is the salt and pepper. We're going to stir that in. Nice and thick, so beautiful. We're gonna finish with some creaminess, of course the butter, stir that in, let it melt. Alright, lastly, and then we're gonna turn the heat down to low, is our Parmesan cheese and our basil, which is optional, but I think it brings some lovely color. And instead of using pasta, I'm actually going to toss this beautiful creamy sauce with some butternut squashed spiralize, basically spiralize butternut squash. So this is a consistency that I love. It's nice and thick. It's a little bit creamy. I mean, of course it's creamy. We use cream. But a little bit stringy with the Parmesan cheese. And at this point, you can turn the heat off and finish it and just toss it in your pasta or whatever you want to put this in. So yeah, here's another look. Doesn't it look so gorgeous? Oh, I love this. And I like that it's kind of chunky, that it's not extra smooth. Like, I love food with texture. Alright, so now I'm just gonna add my spiralized butternut squash. Look how pretty that is. To this, I'm gonna probably let it cook in here for about like 3 minutes, just so it's like slightly tender. Still has a little bit of crunch, but not like overcooked and mushy. So remember to keep it on low and just gently toss your butternut squash in here, and it will only take a few seconds. Like, you don't want to overcook it, and you don't want since we added the cheese, you don't want the cheese to stick and burn to the bottom of the pot. So just a little gentle simmer. I'm actually even going to turn this down a little bit. It should be done in like literally like 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so here is my spiralized butternut squash in the white wine cream sauce. This video was really more about the cream sauce, so definitely just go ahead and use regular pasta. I love fettuccine. You can use it for spaghetti, penne pasta. I would recommend sauteing some shrimp or pan-searing some chicken to serve with this, but this is just an example of an alternative to use instead of pasta. So here you go. Hope you guys enjoy. Leave some comments. Let me know if you make the sauce. How do you feel about it? Thanks. See ya.